You will need to buy a set of locking tuners for your guitar in 2025 if you haven't already. It doesn't matter if you're gigging or recording at home or both, it's just an upgrade that you have to make. Only if you want to make your life like 10 times easier, of course. If you don't, then bye-bye. Today I'll cover the 4 reasons why I think that way, and you'll be able to decide for yourself whether locking tuners are a worthwhile upgrade for your exact situation. Because maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know, let me know down in the comments. And by the way, most people are actually using locking tuners wrong in a way that makes them not improve the tuning stability of a guitar. So if you want to know how to not do that, stick around till the end of the video. It's not actually in the end, it's like woven into one of the 4 points. Yeah. Full disclosure, Guyker did send me a set of their locking tuners for this video, but I have absolutely zero input on what's being said in it, and I was very clear with them that if something wasn't right with their product, I was gonna share that with you. Okay, with that out of the way, what is the first and, by the way, biggest reason why I think that you should buy locking tuners in 2025? Well, your wife won't cheat on you. Let me explain. This is Schmuck. Schmuck uses regular tuners. He has to change his strings now. After removing the old ones, he puts the first new string through the hole, and he starts winding. And winding, and winding. His son finds a girlfriend, but he doesn't have time to meet her. He's still winding. His wife starts cheating on him. With Greg, Schmuck's still winding. His wife divorced him, got the house, and now Greg is moving in. Schmuck is now winding under the bridge. His son now starts calling Greg dad. You get the point. But you know, Greg also plays guitar. He actually has 12. And he changes his strings almost twice a week. But he has time to do that and also takes Schmuck's son to soccer practice because he uses locking tuners. And so when he has to change his strings, he just puts the string through the hole, locks it in, and he's done. Do you want to be like Greg or like Schmuck? Okay, no seriousness, locking tuners are just a wildly convenient creation, and I kind of regret not getting a set earlier. It doesn't seem like a lot of time, like the 30-40 seconds you spend winding, but when you multiply that by the number of strings you have on your guitar, and then you multiply that by the number of guitars you have, and if you change your strings like monthly or like bi-weekly, it adds up, and like life is too short to spend it winding strings. Reason number 2 I think you should get a set of locking tuners as soon as possible is they are mad easy to install. I have been very clear on this channel that I suck at working on guitars. And still, installing the set that Guyker sent me was like an insanely easy job. It makes building the Nota clone look like putting people on Mars. Let me be clear, you do not have to give your guitar to a tech or to a store or to whoever to do this. You can do this by yourself for like 20 minutes. It's literally as simple as unscrewing the old ones and putting the new ones on and then screwing them in. That's it. Just make sure to pick the right tuners for your guitar so you don't run into any issues. And how do you do that? Well, take a look at your headstock. Are your tuners or both sides of the headstock in a 3x3 configuration, or are they the 6 inline type? If they are the 6 inline type, is your headstock reversed or do you play a left-handed guitar? Also check carefully if there's a screw on the back. There's also a few other things you need to look out for, but most manufacturers, including Guyker, provide a very useful diagram with all the necessary measurements, so you'll probably be fine. Picking the right tuners is, in my opinion, harder than actually installing them on the guitar, so definitely don't rush it. You can also try giving ChatGPT the diagram of the tuners you're looking into buying and just ask it, hey, is this gonna work with my guitar, whatever your guitar model name is. Reason number 3, I think everybody should have locking tuners. They improve tuning stability, but only if you use them right. Here's what Schmuck would do if he decided to get locking tuners. He would put the string through the tuner, lock it, and then still wind it. See, the reason locking tuners improve tuning stability is not actually because of the locking mechanism itself. It's because of the lack of winds. When you have regular tuners and you, let's say, bend or chug a little bit harder or do vibrato, the sudden changes in tension actually move the string in the cluster of winds on the tuner, which makes it go a little bit out of tune. But when you have 0 winds, well, that doesn't happen. Technically, it's like half a wind because you still have to tune to the correct pitch. You don't want it to be completely straight. Also, if you have a cheap guitar, the locking tuners that you're gonna buy from my affiliate link in the description below, thank you, support the channel, thank you, are gonna be simply a better quality machine head than what comes on most sub $300 guitars. And better quality tuners, locking or not, improve tuning stability. Now, keep in mind, if you have a crappy nut or you move your guitar in and out of drastically different temperatures and humidities, it's still gonna go out of tune. Locking tuners are not an Evertune bridge, but they make a noticeable improvement. By the way, if you get a set of locking tuners and you're still experiencing tuning stability issues, I would recommend putting a little bit of graphite just with a simple pencil on the nut so you lube it up a little bit. And you know what? You know why you should just get a set of locking tuners at this point. They're not that expensive. These are like 70 bucks retail, and if you use my promo code AlexGichev, which gets you 15% off, you basically get them for 60 bucks. I mean, as far as guitar upgrades go, that is a great price for what you're getting. I actually can't think of another way to like improve your guitar more with 60 bucks. Maybe if you don't know how to set up your guitar and you like give it to a professional tech to set it up for you, that's gonna be a bigger improvement. But as far as products go, I don't think there's anything that can beat this. If you want to get a set of Guyker locking tuners like the ones I'm gonna be using on my Telecaster from now on, and you want to greatly support me and the channel and what I'm doing here, you can get a set from the link in the description below. That's an affiliate link, and also if you use my promo code AlexGichev, as I said, for 15% off, you just get a small cut of the price. Like you get 10 bucks off if you buy these tuners that are like 70 bucks or 60 bucks. You save money, you support me, you get all the benefits of the locking tuners that I already blabbered about for this entire video. Dude, I so wish I had locking tuners on that guitar when I did the video about like the strings shootout, when I changed the strings on that thing, I don't know, like 7 or 8 times. If I had locking tuners back then, dude, this would have saved so much time. Yeah, bye-bye.